Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to see just how chivalrous I
Are you
can
ready
be.
for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny.
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
That must be a
Chaka.
chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Oh, well, let's see. Sir Ten of himself, the fourth.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
A squirrel. A pork chop? A mirror? Stimulating conversation?
Well, I know he likes stimulating conversation. Now, how did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
What is this guy?
What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, skinny pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is
Princess
hidden in that
Madeline.
belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Okay.
Nailed itself. It bared its teeth in a grin wider than my arm.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Yes, let's do it again.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
That must
Manny.
be.
We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
That must be a
chaka.
chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Whisper.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct.
Damn it.
Why don't you go and mingle?
No, I don't want to mingle.
Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Okay,
Are you
so...
ready for the chivalry test?
Yes.
Let's
Let's
do
do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
What is your name?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
What
All right,
is your
next
favorite
question.
color?
This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Circumference.
I see. Last question.
Circumference. How could I
Who
forget
or
circumference?
What is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Who's... Oh...
Are you ready for the
She's
chivalry
the fast
test?
one. I don't understand.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
I mean, that's Manny.
We're friends, you know.
We
have
are
kind of an
definitely
alliance.
friends.
Next
We've met
question.
before.
All right,
He's
next
small.
question. This knight hopeful hails from a land
This
far
knight
outside of
hopeful-
Daventry.
Yes.
Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
I mean, that must be a
Chaka.
Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Oh, maybe it's... Ah. So it's not that one. It's not that one. I mean, I want to say a Chaka again.
A Chaka.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct.
I
Why don't
hate
you go
everything
and
about you.
mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
I just want you to stop.
Monster unveiled itself. It bared its... Yes? Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto.
That is a fantastic
But I'm sure a
name.
fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
Huh, I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all.
So he must be the
I should be
fastest
getting back
in
to
the
my
competition.
chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
I get it, yeah. Okay, so...
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Okay, so that's Manny.
We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A Chaka or Whisper?
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last
I
question.
see. We had to
Who
figure it out.
or
Okay.
what is
Understand.
the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
Telling to success.
Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct.
Excellent.
Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament.
Oh dear.
I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre Dum-dum-dum-dum! One eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we've got to go find the eye of a hideous beast, apparently. Christopher Lloyd's been quite quiet.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most
crumbles,
importantly,
yeah.
it brings in the monies,
Apt.
which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died.
Aw.
And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see
Correct.
that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
I might have stolen your table. And she's off. Okay. And off she wanders. Anything to see here? Nothing.
Keep out. Under construction.
Nothing to see there. Keep out distress.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Right, won't let me go through there. Okay.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Bees. 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 And distress. Okay.
So, how did you find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch! Rude!
How did you find the eye? How did we find the eye?
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my gosh, this is so much exploration. There's one nice pumpkin. Do you think we should claim the pumpkin? Rabbits! Squirrels!
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Okay, well that's clearly a puzzle. I'm gonna find squirrels. Okay, that's a bridge. What's down this way? Oh my gosh, so many things.
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Okay.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
No one should notice one bell missing.
Okay, we've picked up a bell. So that's something. Okay, this takes us to...
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
Goodness gracious.
Ugh, these dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Patches?
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me.
Goodness.
Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious
Impressive.
part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order. Ready for action?
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find. Even if it meant certain death.
Goodness, I'm not
As
sure
they
about
say,
that.
Fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
What was your advice again?
We need a traditionally brave knight in Daventry. One that can cut through all the new policies and rules, and instead get out there and protect our borders from enemies. We need a knight that can fight off our dragons.
Yeah, about the dragon.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges.
Funny.
Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Okay.
Bye.
Don't forget leg day!
Don't forget leg day.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Okay. Hold on, I saw something on the other side. The work order.
Hey, Graham. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go meet the baker. Also, I wanted to point out that the last time I was in here, I realized that there was a giant... it's not there anymore, but there was a giant wheel in the left-hand corner.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked.
That is a magnificent
But,
moustache.
have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Oh, custard! Oh, just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
Just you are just a
The sign read, ask us about our free samples. The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
I'm gonna ask him about free samples. Nothing on this side. See, I could have maybe used this thing as a wheel.
Was he trying to set the record for the world's biggest pie?
Did you figure out what you want to order?
That's not a delicious, chocolate, hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way.
The Fays.
It's archaic! So much fighting and needless killing! Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie.
I agree with him.
You look like a compassionate fella, like myself. And I think we're going to get
Damn it, I
along
want pie
right
now.
as raisins.
I want
Please,
pie.
don't take part in the violence.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army.
So the big guy.
I've eaten it in one sitting before.
I can see so.
Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they?
Truth.
Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead.
Goat hoof.
Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
So, where can I find the ingredients for that giant pie?
I'll also need 1 gold coin. But which ingredient?
The starberries.
They are yellow and tend to grow high on trees in sunny areas.
Okay. And the sugar shrooms?
They are pink and only grow in cold, dark areas.
Okay.
Never mind. Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
I feel like we are twisting ourselves into a bigger and bigger nexus
Good day.
of puzzles.
Don't desert me.
Oh gosh, the puns. This is like Punny the adventure game, and it's wonderful. Let's go visit.
Well, then give me a second.
Oh my gosh, they are
On the
frightening.
delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart. if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true, we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
We couldn't tell fortunes if we wanted to. Some scoundrel stole our fortune table whilst we were watching the parade.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen anyone rolling around Daventry with our tabletop, have you?
I have. The merchant
I'm
stole
pretty
it.
sure I saw the Merchant of Miracles using your table as a replacement wheel for his ridiculous cart.
That shyster! We better keep our doors locked, Muriel. He might come back for our pickled fish legs.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
That voice is oddly familiar.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
Okay.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot. It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Oh, okay, so give us like a...
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken.
Excellent.
Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
Okay. Now we have to hit escape. And we'll get up.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss
Can't get up there anymore.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. It was quite handy around the shop, though. Especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek.
Yes.
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
8 months, no good.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for night jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities
Protecting crowns?
I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Dentist joke.
Oh,
Dentist
you'll
pun.
fit in
On
just
form.
fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
Okay.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening!
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
I want to turn something purple.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, You can have it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
I need more coins.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
We have met a whole bunch of characters, and just things seem to be getting incredibly complicated.
Dearie? Where are my dried reptile skins?
Well, where did you leave them, dear?
You ate them again, didn't you?
No, of course not. Fine, yes, I did. I used them on my toast this morning. I'm not sorry.
I regret nothing.